As we can see, what is Sniper doing? He has not got a tech center. He's going to go cap one of my spikes, so that's going to give him an edge. So those squat tanks can't really do anything, but I'm already on the counter attack up here, and this building here absolutely smashes the crap out of me, and I don't really do enough about it. I'm trying to get his spike, but I actually lured into a fight over here. That building there does a lot of damage to my units. You can watch it as it takes out Titans and stuff over this battle. And in comes Sniper's units. He's got some beam cannons as well, so he's really pressuring me. I've got a lot of Titans there though, and I've got the AP ammo to back it up, so it's just interesting. I push all the Titans forward because I figure I'm just going to go in and crush. I can crush all his units. Doesn't happen though. I get, you know, some of the rifles, some of the rockets, but I really have the AP ammo to clean that up, and that building is still spewing rockets, man. Totally, absolutely kicked the crap out of my Titans. A few units left over here, but they're targeting shredders. It's probably not very good. Scorpion tank does seem to take enough punishment now. I mean, I'm not sure if their buff was necessary. They already were a powerful unit, especially in the spam. And these guys here, they're fully ranked up. I've got rockets and rifles in these buildings here, but they're having a real tough time. That building is still going, causing a lot of damage. And I think Sniper has this. He does have his tech, and I think he may be going vertigos. He does go vertigos at some stage, and that makes for some interesting fighting. And you can see he's getting attacked by these rifles, shooting at those heroics. Half that heroic squad is dead. Yeah, he takes out those guys there. Don't quite get his spikes, so he's working on 3 spikes, which probably isn't a good idea. And he's got his beam cannons down here, kind of unsupported. They're reasonably quick. I mean, not super fast, but you know, faster than tanks. Probably not faster than Scorpion tanks though. What do we got? I got a tech center. I go railguns. Probably a bad idea considering I didn't really, you know, have any kind of railgun equipped unit after that stage of the game. The Titans seem to go down, and look at that. He's got my Conyard under attack here, and that's forced me to turn these guys around. And there goes the plane, drops its mines. I did see it. Try to move the harvesters around. I don't lose any harvesters, but I take some damage. And I'm just going to chase these guys away. Obviously, I'm a little bit down on units. He's got some squad tanks, some infantry moving in. He's probably not going to get in. That's got triple rockets in there. Triple rockets, and that's just going to do as much damage as his rocket building over here did. Again, on Small Town USA, you really can use the infantry to your advantage, and he's made a mistake. He's pulling his beam cannons back over here, and they're getting attacked by juggernauts across the river as well. Not juggernauts, behemoths. I'm just force moving all my units so the Titans stay in range for longer, and those beam cannons aren't going to get away. I've cleaned up most of the mines. Some of the harvesters got damaged, and there we go. Probably not force moving there anymore. Yep. It's good stuff. Yeah, but patch 1.3, a lot of fun to play. A lot of different and dynamic tactics. Again, I haven't really seen any spam in my games. I mean, Tech's probably the only one who did it with a bike and buggy spam, which was really powerful, by the way. And he's got some vertigos coming in here. He's going to target these harvesters. I didn't even realize they were actually on the field. Yeah, I lose these harvesters and I don't even realize he gets 3 with just 2 vertigos. And one of those vertigos gets shot at pretty well there, but there you go. He cloaks and saves himself. And now Sniper's in trouble. He's got some behemoths coming. There's actually 3 behemoths. They're getting garrisoned as well with rockets and rifles, and these Titans and walls are cleaning up as well. So all of a sudden he's kind of just been repelled back here, and Obelisk goes down. He's in trouble. He just doesn't have the units. I've got railguns, but these Titans, you know, are pretty much the only units that I use to utilize that. So it probably was total waste of money in this game. One Firehawk comes over the top just in time too, because here comes the Vertigo. It doesn't drop its bombs. So that's going to cost him a few rockets in those behemoths. The garrison behemoths are actually pretty good now. I think with a smoother gameplay, you actually utilize it, and good infantry and stuff like that. These guys here managed to drop one of the avatars, and there's a beacon on the avatar, so I'm obviously looking to destroy it at some stage. Here it comes. Here comes the Orcas, so he's not going to be able to pick that back up. And it goes down. So those Spectres just forcing me just to pull back, and here comes a Vertigo, and he's going to take this guy on the deck. I try to leave my units on the deck for as little time as possible, but in that instance he did get it before I could lift off. He's actually got his harvester from right at the start there. It's just using it just to scout, just to keep me, just to see what I've got. So that's probably not good. I've actually upgraded adaptive armor too, and I just don't utilize it. So I've seen that harvester now. Probably could have done a few things different. I really needed more of an air force in this game. Definitely would have helped me out. Put some more wolves on the deck, a lot of AP ammo, and these Spectres are really coming in and they're hurting me. They're sitting over here, they're by themselves. He didn't support them, which is, it is questionable. He's really lucky I didn't have air support at this stage in the game. But he probably knows that from his scout, and he's just going to shoot across, and they got super range. And there's been a few 2v2s where we've just being completely unhinged by Spectres. We just can't match them. They sit behind the defenses, and we really struggle to touch them because Behemoths here, I'm force firing them. He's a little bit slow here, and all 3 go down, but he does manage to take out one of the Behemoths, which is probably my bad. Vertigo's back in, but they get shot down. Another one gets shot down. 2 get shot down. The airfield and the comm center are gone, though, so that Firehawk's going to be in trouble. And a lot of infantry coming out by Sniper Fire. Almost called him Spectre then. He's got triple ref over here. He's just about out of Tiberium. He'd be wanting to look and take that Tiberium there. I've still got that wall set up. He's moving in a lot of Emp buggies. Again, I probably should have put some Titans out there. I was building just Behemoths, just to trying to get a Behemoth spam up, get enough of them, but as you can see, there's only 2 there. And the good thing is that when Behemoths get amped, the infantry inside still shoot. And that's totally fair. They should still be able to shoot because they're not supposed to be affected by imp. And I've dug in a few foxholes really quickly, and that's going to help curb the imp spam just in the nick of time too. I've started pumping them out, actually ranking up those rifles, and he's blowing his own buggies up, but he's getting my Behemoths at the same time with those Vertigos, so he's really smashing me here. He's actually got an avatar in there. I desperately got to try and stop that. Here comes another jet, drops the mines, trying to silo block this Behemoth. I do dump the rockets out, but they die instantly at the mines, which was probably a bad idea. Probably should just let them fight. And these rifles still going, killing some units. Was that no, that was a Scorpion tank. I thought it was a stealth tank there. Has kind of the same kind of chassis on it with the triple treads. And selling off there. Firehawk back out. Just cleaning these guys up here. So I'm hurt pretty bad. I mean, I've still got economy though, 5 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 and 2. So I'm not actually doing too badly. It does feel like I'm struggling for money. And these Vertigos are going to come back in and they take out a husk. That Firehawk knocks another one down, goes into the water. That looks pretty cool. And that Vertigo is going to get away. He's cloaked. So those rockets in that building, which have been doing quite a lot for me, haven't actually been able to take that down. And I've regained 2 husks, including one of his avatars, which has an extra beam on it too. It does have another beam on the other arm. You can see it. So that's going to be potent for me. That ref probably needs some repairs. It's probably better to put an engineer in a refinery that's that badly damaged other than just use a repair tool, because that'll probably cost a lot. That Firehawk back up. These guys getting pushed back. He's got his Redeemer with dual flames. That's not good. Redeemer, not as much health, but the stealth Redeemer seems to be a bit of an issue still. It's very hard. I don't think the stealth or cloaking field should be just an easy fix for Nod. If it's only set at 1500, which they want it to get down, it'll just be used all the time on everything, and it'll become very powerful. It should be something that is implemented, you know, once maybe twice in a game, just to stealth and flame tanks or the Redeemer, which is I still don't like. But if it was 1500, they'd use it all the time on all the units, and I don't even bother ungarrishing those rockets because they're not going to survive the flame anyway. These Emp units are still getting into my base, which is probably because there's only infantry and Behemoths. I've still got that dual beam no, I don't have that dual beam avatar. He goes down, and I do take the Redeemer down. A few heroics inside the Behemoths now, just taking these guys out. That Firehawk's coming back, probably needs some ammo, and I clean up the rest of his attack. Definitely want to pick that avatar husk up, but I think his Vertigo is going to come back and finish it off. They are somewhere out there. He's got 4, 3 of them are flying around. There they are. Actually, there's only 2 there. The Firehawk's back out though, and he's just about to stop that. Yes, he doesn't kill the engineer. 1 Vertigo goes down, and the other one, what's he dropping? He destroys a harvester and damages the ref. So that engineer's got nothing to do. He's throwing his little suitcase around there. That Firehawk has ranked up. So I think, yeah, considering I didn't have any kind of hardcore AA defense, I do shoot down quite a lot of Vertigos, although he's causing a lot of damage with them at the same time too. Catalyst goes off. I sold a ref because I thought it was going to hit that one, but he throws it into the tube field and blows some harvesters up. So my economy is getting weaker and weaker, and I'm actually running out of Tiberium. More Spectres coming in by sniper fire. He definitely should have taken this field by now, I think. But yeah, this was a really good game. It was really tight. I didn't want to stop going on the offensive, but there was a point where it was getting really difficult for me, and a lot of the game was focused up here. Now he's picking away at this refinery here. I got to do something about that. He's only got 1 Spectre. He's got another one up there. I do run out at this stage in the game. Yeah, he's got some units. He sends them in. Obviously, I could see that they were fake. I kill them anyway. And that's not good. I've got an NG here. I use him to repair the refinery, though. And Sniper's not going to pull that back. He loses it now. So it looks like another Vertigo might have gone down there, and that Firehawk getting another kill. Or maybe, no, I think it was a mine drop, actually. May have been a mine drop. And the Redeemer, no, it's not a Redeemer. It's nothing by the looks of it. He looks like he cancelled whatever it was. maybe a buggy. Oh no, here comes a mine drop, and maybe I did shoot down a Vertigo, and he just gets shot down. All those behemoths are garrisoned up with rifles and rockets, and that Firehawk is still flying around. He probably should get out of there. I'm in a good position at the moment, but these Spectres all managed to set up, and they're just smashing those behemoths. They just totally outrange them. And 3 of them go down, the other 2 are super heavily damaged. Again, I think Spectre range may need to be nerfed, because it's just in small groups like that. He's only got a couple, and they're only $1,600. They can really get them and just totally outrange you and then stealth away. Yeah, they do have to set up longer than behemoths, but they totally cause a lot of damage. I wouldn't mind seeing a range on the Spectre nerf just a little bit, because at the moment it's shooting further than a screen length, and it's not good, and he's force firing between structures here. Maybe if they brought him just a little bit closer it'd be better, but yeah, they got some super range on him now. You can hardly keep him in the picture. A few pits coming out now, but they're going to try and get emptied. Obviously he's got a heroic Raider buggy there, because I think he destroyed the Firehawk. I wasn't paying attention. Both those behemoths getting repairs. And I'm just trying to pull back. I don't have a lot I can do at the moment. Definitely need to kill that Spectre. And he's got an engineer that's going to grab that behemoth. Oh man, what am I doing? I need to shoot at that one. There we go. So he's got a behemoth. Obviously he can't shoot at minimum range. He crushes one of the husks. And these fast attack units are definitely just going to walk around it. I'm not sure what he's shooting at there. And my behemoths have come back now. I definitely should have spread them out. I thought, you know, I shot down so many Vertigos, he couldn't possibly keep pursuing that. He doesn't have any at the moment. And I just sold my airfield. Obviously I've got no refinery. I must have lost it. Oh, that's right, the Spectres destroyed it. But I definitely need some more eco. Not that I have a lot of Tiberium left. Those harvesters just going next to the war factory just to get some repairs while that ref is built. There it goes. Buggy runs in. It's a heroic buggy. I'm not sure why he sent that in there, whether he wanted a scout, but he definitely isn't probably going to get that out of there. I think it's going to get taken. So he probably should have kept his heroic unit other than use it as a suicide scout. But he's got eyes on my base, and he's using these Spectres, and there's an elite one there too. These people's coming out. He's got rockets, but they're back here. You can't really have Spectres. They're not just a one unit army. And I think Nod have a bit of a cry when they realise they've got a unit that isn't a 1 unit army, because that's what they kind of like with their Redeemer and their Scorp tanks. But yeah, they have to support that unit. And those rockets are going to clean up that pit bull. That one pit bull was obviously left behind there. So I'm in pretty serious trouble now. I'm trying to pump out a lot of pit bulls. I've got a tech center. I probably don't need it anymore. I mean, I've got 2 behemoths. I'd like more, but he's going to shell me from range, and this is what really starts to kill me. I have to use the force fire on my behemoths so they can shoot at the spot where the Spectre is, otherwise they'll stop shooting once it stealths. And bam, look at that, those pit bulls going down. And there you go, that behemoth has turned his sights over there, and he's going to bam, nails one. That other behemoth is going down, and I've only got 1 left now. He's moving in for the kill. He does expand to this base. He hasn't expanded there yet. He did at some stage in the game. It's got to almost be over this. Heroics inside the behemoth, but there's only like one guy left in that squad, so it's not going to be very good heroics. And he's still nailing me from way back here. It's got massive range on the Spectre. Again, in 2v2, that really hurts when you have like Tiberium in the middle and both sides have to go for it. Bit of misorder there by sniper fire. But yeah, infantry really good in this 1.03, a lot more tougher. APMO not so overwhelmingly powerful. I was actually questioning that for a while, but it seems to have a better effect on the game. And he's going to shell this area. He's actually going to get a heroic. There you go, heroic Spectre. And I probably should just sell up. I sell the power plant. I didn't really want to sell the tech center, but then I realized it's just going to die, and I only got 370 bucks by the time I decided to sell it, so it probably wasn't worth it. These pits come in. Looks like just to select everything and kill them move. That behemoth is going to get a nice shot off on that heroic, but he just does not do enough damage. He's going to get another shot off. Yeah, that Spectre can really heal up pretty quick.